what's up? I'm Tony. I'm the drummer for Conformity. My influences are Anders Herrick from Chimera, Danny Carrier from Tool, Kevin Talley from Daft. He's a badass drummer. There's a couple other ones out there. Travis Parker's pretty good with sticking. He's pretty good. That's pretty much it. Under that, Anders Herrick is the best. So.
What's up? I'm Ryan. I'm the vocalist for Conformity.
We have 2 of the 6, okay? A nice ride. Probably an hour, 45 minutes, 2 hours to get here, guys?
Yeah. Plus 10.
You guys left here about midnight last night. Stone sober, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Stone sober, started driving. And you started off the trip?
Tony started off the trip.
Tony, you know, he started, he ended it. What did you do during the whole trip?
I drove for 2 hours and slept. That's about it.
You guys have been absolutely great. This scratch studio right here, I was really hoping for a long time would work, but as busy as you guys were, it was always, you know, I mean, we hope, and you guys actually pulled it off. That's really cool. The rest of the guys, they're home sleeping in bed. What's going on?
They're at home with their wife, or they're at home sleeping in bed.
Rush probably at work.
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, work, wife, baby. Who knows what they're doing?
You were telling me your first real gig was high school.
It was in my high school.
It was high school.
Yeah.
So it was like a talent show or something, a little project?
It was my senior project. Everybody in the high school had to do a senior project in order to graduate. And the senior project had to be about what your career was going to be. So, I mean, I chose music. We had already started the band, had 2 songs done, so we decided to go ahead and for the presentation.
When you come into this presentation for high school, okay, I see a lot of this stuff. I see a lot of younger talent. I see a lot of younger acts that come into a talent show or a project or something like that. They play a little bit of the guitar, sing along, something like that. Tell me, okay, did you guys go into your high school or project and sing and play some of the stuff like we're hearing here in this album?
No.
No.
Okay, because that would have been just like over the top. It would have been like suspension.
We had no idea what we were doing back then. No idea.
A little bit more mellower, rockish.
Like 3 Days Grace.
Yeah, more along the
okay.
side of rock.
And that's what I'm always seeing. Everybody seems to start there. And if you started there and it was working, you guys were getting along, and they obviously loved it in school, okay, where did it come like, hey, you know what, this isn't me, or I want to do something different? Where did that start?
We realized every single one of us in the band can't sing worth a damn. And we already had it set in stone that I could scream, and that was one of our very first songs. So that's when we finally decided to go ahead and start moving the band more towards the metal side rather than the rock side.
You guys got a big gig coming up September 12th.
Yes.
That gig confirmed?
Yes.
Tell us about that.
That is in Oriole Park at Camden Yards, Baltimore, Maryland. That is where the Orioles play baseball. It's a benefit show for Johns Hopkins Hospital. It's bands from all over the country coming to play this show. So that's all.
How did you get hooked up with something like that?
Donut and I went to high school with a guy named Chase, and Chase lives up in Baltimore now, and he came down here to visit us, took a CD back with him, gave it to the guy that's throwing this show. 2 or 3 days later, the guy calls Donut wanting us to come play. So.
Also, we have another good show coming up. It's going to be in August with Seraform and
Seraform.
And you know what? I'm the type of person that I'm not going to just come out there and say, oh, dude, I'm going to that, you know? But I tell you, it's right here in the back of my head. If there's a show I'm going to travel for to see, you guys, New Machine and Seraform, my God, I get goosebumps thinking about it. That's going to be a fucking kick-ass gig. It really is.
Seraform might actually be playing with us on the 16th as well.
The 16th of
August.
So
the 15th and the 16th.
You got 2 back-to-back shows? Or?
So far, Sean's got to get back to me. If he's on that board, tell him to call me.
We're going to play Blood, Sweat, and Tears next. What can you guys tell me about this track?
This one all goes out to all the troops. This is a song, you know, dedicated straight to them. Mainly comes from a group Rush started over in Afghanistan. It was just a group of soldiers that got it tattooed on them, and it's I can't remember what kind of writing it's in, but
Kanji.
Blood, Sweat, and Tears. And you know, they shed their blood, they shed their sweat, and they shed their tears. So give it up for your soldiers.
By the way, I've told you time and time again, you know, this is one of my favorite tracks off the CD. And it's almost like I throw that out there time and time again, and everybody seems, you know what's weird about your CD? is everybody, a lot of artists will put out a CD and everybody gravitates to 1 or 2 tracks in the CD. I mean, how many times have you seen that?
Yeah.
You buy a CD, you got 1 or 2 good tracks, and everybody and their brother likes the same 1 or 2 good tracks. You guys put the CD out here, and you can ask anybody on the chat board, and they all seem to have their own favorite. Okay?
Yeah, I know Dan and Matcha's is Nightmare.
Nightmare.
Yeah, a lot of people like Tacos though.
I like 7.
Yeah, you like 7.
That's gotta be cool though. It's like, you know what? I don't like 7. Why are you the only one that likes it? But still, it's cool that you like that, and these guys like this. You know what I mean? It's gotta be cool to be able to reach so many different people with so many tracks in the same CD.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. It feels great. And
7.
if you want to know a little bit about 7, it explains itself. It's about the 7 deadly sins. And if you listen closely to that one part in there, you will hear them.
Pops like 7. Poncho says 7 too. There you go. Pops like War. Dwelling on Darkness from Rage. I just think that's incredible. They're incredible. You can put one CD out and you can get a group of people, 20, 30 people, and fucking these guys throwing out like that. You guys know these ain't looking these up because these are the laziest motherfuckers in the world. And they're throwing out 6, 7 tracks like that quick that they really, really like. That's gotta be cool. That's gotta be cool.
It feels great.
How long has this CD been in the making?
This CD's been in the making for about 2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
And I think that's kind of the given. It isn't like you put out crap. I mean, this is a first CD you can be proud of.
Because it definitely is. And you know, we worked on each song one at a time. Kept on in every show. We kept on releasing a new song and a new song. Till finally, you know, when Rush got back, we decided, okay, we're gonna go lay everything down on the CD, and finally release it. And then we laid everything down in June of 08, and got released in March of 09.
June to March, what was the time? Was it money? Was it getting mastered? Where was the time delay if you were done in June and it didn't come out in March?
Getting it mastered, and then the time we chose to release it.
You know what? That just brings something else. The time you chose to release the CD. I mean, that's amazing. Usually anybody else would be like, I gotta have it now. Let's get it out there now. You guys actually took the time, you did it, you had it mastered, you did it right, and then you chose your time to release the CD. That's cool, man. That's so cool. That took a lot of thought. That took a lot of restraint.
And I mean, of course, we did an early release because we went to Chicago, and our full release was when we got back the week after. So we went to Chicago and released it the first time. And then once we got back to Fayetteville, North Carolina, we released it a second time to our hometown.
If the website, just throw it out there, if they wanted to buy the CD, Marley gets one, but just while we're here, okay? MySpace page is where they can purchase?
You can purchase it on our MySpace page. There's a drop-down menu button on the right side of the page. You can buy the CDs and the T-shirts. You can also get it on RPM Bands.
Yep.
RPM-bands.com.
Yep, you'll find the link at the top of the page on the Twitter there. You're going to hear more about that in the near future too. We're about out of time, guys. You want to finish out the show with anything? Did we cover everything that you wanted to cover?
Yeah, and we just want to thank everybody who stayed tuned in, and anyone who isn't on the tag, listen out there, thank you for tuning.
All you guys rock. I love all you uglies. Frank, you were awesome. You came over here and hung out with us. Max, you were the man. I don't know where Teabag, DW, whatever.
DW.
He had to work. He tried to get out. He thought he was going to get out. But
I think we need to go crash his bar.
We might have to do that. Ryan says he's sober now, so
yeah,
so
I can drive you guys.
We might have to go and find him. Machine Devils Try, Frank Palangi. I want to thank you guys for showing up for Crash Studio. Okay.
And thank you for having us, Max.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
You guys rock. Thank you very, very much. Peace. This is Max, RadioUgly.com. We got Frank, Ryan, Tony, Conformity. What do you think, guys? How do you think that went?
It went great.
I think it went rather well.
You have a good time?
Oh yeah, enjoyed it. All worth the trip.
Come back again?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
When?
As soon as possible.
Yeah.
with the rest of the guys.
Website, one more time, guys.
www.myspace.com/conformity, the number 3.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Crash Studio. Peace.
Yeah.